How does a person draw a pumpkin these days? Because I've drawn pumpkins before, but they never really look good. Okay, what general shape is it? It's an oval. I wonder if I have a needle or something I could poke this out with. Maybe my knife. Oh shoot, I think I just cut it. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay, we launched the thing too. That's okay. We got it back. Okay, now we'll just go like this. And then whenever we click it, we gotta put this over the top so that we don't damage the thing. Yo, what's up? Dirk, or however you say that. We're drawing, and you're gonna have to guess what it is. Hopefully the reference photo isn't on screen, because that'd be bad. I think it's kind of gonna be easy-ish to guess what we're drawing here. It's a pretty basic thing. Quite a few people have drawn this in their lives. Erase some of these lines. What are you drawing? That's part of the game. Gotta guess what I am drawing. It should be pretty easy though. I'd like to say I'm a pretty good artist, so. I think I'm definitely good enough where if you're not guessing what it is by the end, you probably should get your eyes checked, or I need to get a new camera. Normally. And that's if I have like a reference photo and enough time. But yeah. It doesn't look right. Oh my gosh, what did we just playing it? That had something that good. Hey. Hello. What was that? Okay, great. Oh, that was that little black thing that I was talking about. Shoot. I'll find it at some point in my life. It's my birthday. Today is a pumpkin. Yes, it's a pumpkin. Good job. It's your birthday. Why is everyone watching my live on their birthday? I feel like I don't really watch TV on my birthday. But, alright, that's cool, that's cool. Do you want something, like, for a drawing or something? Like, normally I do, like, birthday cakes or something for people's birthday. I think I've had, like, three people's birthday so far. Or if you have like a character, like a cartoon character that you really like. I don't like drawing realism and it takes too long, so. Realistic people at least. I love realism for everything else, but. Tomato, nah. I don't think tomato, well, I guess tomatoes could be this shape. You'll get it here. Like your art style? Thanks, dude. See, I always thought I didn't really have an art style, but at the same time, it's kind of like the whole language thing where like you don't think you have an accent. I wonder how like a person outside of like my accent hears our voice, because it's just so normal to me. Obviously they hear it the same, but like what sounds so different? Because like with those Western accents, they sound pretty crazy. I've been doing a lot of cross-hatching on the lives. I feel like it's a lot more fun. And then you don't have to use blending stubs, and I kind of am not a fan of blending stubs. Like, they're great for realism and stuff, but I don't know, I feel like cross-hatching just looks better. Like, I like how the lines are messy. Are you drawing a pumpkin? Yeah. No tomatoes here. Someone said that I was drawing a tomato, but which is close, I get it, but nope, we doing a pumpkin. I'm gonna erase some of these lines now because maybe they're a little confusing. Yeah, I've gotten good at quite a bit of art styles, like different techniques of shading and stuff, and like different materials, because I get bored pretty easy of like a certain material. So say like graphite or something, then I'll switch over to colored pencils, and so I got really good at colored pencils and like markers, and like colored pencils and markers together and stuff. But honestly, graphite like is always really fun to come back to. Because it's just like it's like the basics, so it's a little bit more easy and a little bit more relaxing, I guess. Like you don't really have to think about it a whole ton. You're just doing what you do. I kind of got to that point with colored pencils as well, but I don't know. Again, graphite's just pretty fun. Okay, I've got to start adding some darker tones here, and I don't know what I'm going to use for them. My one pencil that I was using at one point was really dark, and I loved it. And then I changed the lead out, and it should have been the same, but it wasn't. And so that was kind of sad, because now this pencil is pretty light, so I have to switch between some like wooden pencils. Now down here is pretty dark, so I'll go in with the 3B here. It's really nice. Oh, I said hi. If I had money or jewels, I would have donated. That's all good, man. Yeah, no, you guys don't have to donate or anything. I'm just honestly on here for fun and because why not? I mean, honestly, if you subscribe, that'd be just as good as giving me jewels or something, because I'm trying to pass a friend right now. That's where we got this. I see. I knew something was off, but I didn't know what until now. Okay, this here. Okay, we're gonna switch back to a pencil. And honestly, I don't even think I can accept donations. Like, I don't think I can get them yet because I don't have like a certain amount of something on YouTube. Yo, we got 3 subscribers. Thank you guys, actually. You did it? Oh, thanks, bro. Do I have any pets? Yeah, I mean, I kind of do, but they're more or less like my sisters. And so yeah, we've got 2 dogs and 2 cats and I think 8 chickens now. The dogs started eating our chickens, which is really not good. So yeah, we're trying to get that fixed, but we'll see. There we are. This should help keep like graphite off my hand and from spreading all over the page, because I'm getting in there with some shades, and so I want to make sure that I don't get graphite all over. Thanks for subscribing, by the way. I think I already said thanks, but just wanted to make sure. It's pretty dope, dude. And then I think we're getting close to 1,500. Actually, we're only 5 away. So if anyone else watching wants to subscribe, be pretty great. Get us pretty close to 1,500, baby. We got like 5. Oh no, did I just lose my reference photo? It's not good. I did. Wow, how did I do that? Okay, well, we've got the basic outline here, so we should be good to go. I'll subscribe on my other accounts. Oh, thanks, dude. The Mr. Beast of YouTube Live. Haha. That's not how it's supposed to look. It's supposed to look like that. Oop. I love how you aren't scared or anything, showing your creativity out. I'm so scared and I'm not really good. Yeah, that's all good, man, that you're... Thanks for the compliment, by the way. Nah, honestly, it's just practice and have fun with it. Don't do art for being good at it. I never did. I wasn't good at it for a long time. I think I just made a video actually showing some of my old art. Don't let people get in your head either, because they'll try. They don't like seeing success. Them haters, I'll tell you what. Just go for it. Honestly, I would start drawing right now if I were you. After that motivational speech right there. The only reason really to do art is to enjoy it, and if you don't enjoy it, then it's just not for you. And I don't see why you would if you don't enjoy it. Practice, this is good. Yes, I know. This is so good. Like the drawing is good or the information that I'm giving? Or both. Probably both. Come on now. But yeah, no, practice gets you anywhere, and yeah, you probably heard it 1,000 times, so I know this is like new information to everyone. But yeah, no, I think everyone can do art, and I think everyone can do it just as good as the other guy. It just takes a ton of practice. And like dedication, but honestly, as long as you enjoy it, you're gonna keep doing it, and if you keep doing it, that's practice. So I mean, like even in this book here, I think I don't know how many drawings I've had, but it's quite a few. And I just got this book recently, this drawing pad, so. Okay, well, this is, I think, kind of a mid drawing. I think the reference photo is a little bit better, but that's fine. I don't think there's enough, like, darkness in it is my problem. It took so long for me to have confidence in my strokes. Like, every stroke, I have confidence in it now. But before, it was just like, oh, yeah, that's a good line. Both. All right, cool. I think we might call this one good, but then I have to find another drawing, so that's always fun. Oh my goodness. I could do like a castle. I don't know if I want to do that though. That sounds... Okay, we'll switch over to our new page. Oh, I like this. This is tough. But it's a pair. Do I want to do a pair? No, not really. It's a horse. What else do we got here? This looks kind of cool. I like the style they have here. Okay, we're going to switch over though to our smaller drawing pad. Be right back. I need to subscribe on my other accounts to tell my friends. All right, bet. What happened here? Okay, I don't know what that was. All right, let's see here. What do we got? Okay. I think this was our last drawing. Yeah, so here we'll have our new one. All right. So we'll probably want to go like this. This one might take a second for you guys to guess, because right now I'm just sketching. This takes a second. I love this drawing though, it's so beautiful. They just were like really dark with everything. You can see that they kind of had that, like, that feel to them, where they just didn't really care if it turned out, or they did, but they had confidence in their stroke. And here you can see they got a little bit more detailed and careful, as one has to. And it's like a house shape. Hold up, I got this. If you guys get this, then I don't know, you guys are professional guessers or something. I mean, maybe a person could get it right at this point. But I don't know, that'd be kind of crazy. Especially because I'm not really going for realism. Just going for a general sketch. I have an art-related question. All right, I got you. How do I draw bodies? TT, I really want to make an OC, but I suck at drawing people and bodies because I've only ever drawn food. What is an OC? Sorry, I'm not. Also, are you even here? I don't know. It just says there's one person, so I don't know if you maybe left. I can try to help you out, though, if you're still here. And I don't know what an OC is, so that would probably help if I did know what that was. OC means original character. Oh, cool. That's actually really cool. Yeah, when drawing bodies, first of all, you need to know a lot and take a lot of practice, and there's a lot of different parts of the body. And so you kind of have to master all of them, but like a body in general, I can get over to a page here and show you real quick. There. The controller, by the way, if anyone wanted to know what this was. So first of all, I'd look at a reference photo. I know you said original character, but I would look at a reference photo of someone, especially to start out. Okay. So I don't know how you would want to start, but essentially you'll want to draw their head, which is a whole thing. Like the Loomis head is a very difficult version of drawing heads, but that makes it so you can draw them from any angle. So you'd want to look up how to draw a Loomis head, because they're difficult. And anyway, if you're wondering what a Loomis head is, it's like that head where it's like this, and then it's got like the weird thing here, and then it like goes down here, and then like this, and then the jaw connects down here. Then you have the eye line like here, hairline, and then mouth line, and then it goes like that, and then the eyes would go here, your nose would go here. Oh yeah, this is the nose line. And then the mouth would go here. Anyway, after you figure out how to draw that, then you could start working on the person themselves, which there's obviously, again, a couple different ways of drawing a person. But like one simple way is you just draw like this. This is how I originally learned. So if they're head on, you would go like this. And I'm actually going to draw him a little bit angled. So that's the side of his head. This would be like his hairline. Anyway, and I'm not really detailing anything here. I'm just kind of roughly sketching everything in so that I know like where it is, but not like how it actually looks. Then you're gonna draw the shoulders here, and this maybe is too long of a neck, so you don't want to give them too long of a neck, obviously. This is facts. So then you'll draw this for just a general shape of how big you want their body to be. So this can vary if they're bigger or smaller. Then you can draw this. This is their hips. Again, varies depending on how big you want them. Is that a PlayStation? Yeah, with a PlayStation controller. And then you can draw whatever limbs you want them to have and how you want them to be posed. So if you want them to have their like hands in their pocket and then one hand like waving or something, then you just draw it as like a stick figure and it'll look pretty goofy, but what it'll do is it'll teach you how it'll essentially give you a guideline of how big you want the limbs to be, and then you'll do the same thing for their legs here, and that's just kind of learning how long the limbs are. Let's do something different with this one. Say he's got it on like a, and then also foreshortening is something you'd want to do. So that's where if like a hand is up to the camera, it looks a lot bigger than the rest of my arm, and it's pretty goofy. But so then you have to learn how to draw the rest of a character. And so, I mean, I'm just giving this guy some clothes real quick but I mean, technically you'd want to learn anatomy of muscle structures before you just throw some clothes on him, but I'm not going to do that because PG is so cool. And like that would take a ton of time. But I mean, if you know a couple different muscles and how they look, then that's really gonna be a good start. Like the my favorite is probably the arm, like your shoulder muscle, how it goes like this, and then the bottom goes like this, and then you have the muscle down here, and then the bicep muscle. So yeah, there's a lot of muscles you'll have to learn. I don't know how the bicep muscle looks, but anyway, after you learn all of the muscles, then you can structure an entire arm. So it takes a lot more than just like one simple drawing or something. But this is just a good way of getting a general grounds for how you want your character to be laid out. And then this just gives you a little bit more I don't know, time to decide how you want them to look, and then their limbs aren't floating around. So definitely don't start with like just going perfectly realistic, because it won't end well. And then you'll also want to know that like this foot is going to look smaller than this one because this one's going to be closer. And so then like maybe standing on a rock or something. I don't know. But yeah, so that's essentially how I would start. But there's a ton of different limbs and stuff that you have to get down. And I'm not even great at drawing people, as you probably have noticed by now. But it'd be first learning all of the different muscle types, and then you could like get down how to draw the rest of a body. And I did not spend enough time on anatomy yet to drop like a class on that, but that's as much as I do know. So there you go. That's a little bit of something. And then if you want to like stylize them, so you're saying original characters, so like you give them a hood or something, and then depending on what they do, so if you're like making a book or something and they're homeless, have you watched anyone play Dispatch? If you have, that's kind of the art style I'm going for. So like animated. Hold on, let me look it up. This. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'd use like alcohol markers for that if you have them. I'm only seeing one guy here, Robertson or something like that. Yeah, no, that's a pretty cool art style too. Yeah. Yeah, and at that point, I would learn how to do some like more anime style, But even like learning this form will help you learn the anime and stuff. So yeah. So yeah, that I hope that helped kind of. It's not a PG game at all. All right. Yeah, I want to do a little bit more drawing of people. I haven't done that in a while, so. And I feel like I could get it down. Don't follow the tutorials that are like, here's how to draw a hand, and then they show you one version of a hand. You're going to want to look at a different version of like how to draw hands in different ways. And it's always going to start with a couple different building blocks, because it's easier to draw something such as like this square here in a different like perspective. But if you're drawing like a hand in a different perspective, that's obviously going to be a lot different and more difficult to draw just by thinking about it. And so you're going to want to start with simpler shapes than just like learning how to draw a hand, because those shortcuts don't really work. I tried it, the shortcut version, and it didn't work. Because what you do is you look at something and you're like, oh yeah, that's a hand, but then you can only draw it one way, and so every character has to be doing the exact same thing. It's just not ideal. Or you have to look up reference photos, and that's kind of the whole reason why you would learn how to draw a hand